What's up, everybody? It's your boy Wings of Redemption, and this is another one of the videos. Not very hype, but I got some very important news and channel updates here for you today. For those of you who know, I've been dating a girl named Shalene for about a year now, and today I kind of decided for a huge life change. I actually asked her to move out of the house again. Reasoning for this. I kind of made some bad decisions in my life, and a lot of it was influenced, from her being there and trying to keep her happy. And it's got me in a really bad financial situation, and I needed time to basically get my life back together. And, supporting a woman and two kids at the same time really didn't work that well. And she's a very negative person to begin with. Like you've seen it in most of the videos. Like she didn't really go enthusiastically into anything. She never really gave her hardest. She almost had like a lazy personality about her, and it made horrible decisions all around. And so I'm going to try to and my brother recently is probably going to move back in with me, either my brother or my grandmother, to help take some of the alleviation off of me. So I only have to pay half the bills in the house, and so I can get my life back on track. And hopefully I won't be as stressed out as I used to be. And me being stressed out really affected my channel in the hindsight. The last 2 or 3 days my videos have been spectacular, and the reason for that is when I'm not really worried or stressed out. That's how I really do videos, I mean, I'm more upbeat. They're not about, financial situations. They're not about stressing out. And what made all this dawn upon me was the fact that I was sick all day yesterday, laying in bed sick. And I was sitting there thinking about where I was a year ago and where I was at this point of the year. And there were huge differences about it. A year ago, I'd lost 50 pounds. I had money in my pocket. I had just bought a brand new truck. And a year later, I'm basically trying to sell the truck to get out from under it, and I'm broke as broke can be. I mean, I know it sucks, but that's where I'm at. And the reason I'm broke is not because I don't make enough money. I make plenty of money doing this. I make more than the average person makes doing this. It's because I'm overextended and I'm taking care of way too many people. I'm basically supporting a 5-person household on one income, and it's doable, but there's just too much stress in it. I don't need that kind of stress at my age, and I'm just going to get out of it. I'm just going to get out of it, plain and simple. And maybe after I get out from under all this stuff, which I was smart enough actually to basically make it so I could get out from under all this stuff, I'm basically going to try to save up and get the lap band surgery. I know I talked about this a year ago at this time, getting the lap band, but I'm just going to save up the money and get it outright, because every time I seem to start losing weight, something hits me and I backslide. And maybe I need that extra incentive. Maybe I need this and that. Even Kyle talked about, the reason if the only thing that motivates him is losing money. Kyle and his money. But he talked about working out, like he's gonna buy like a gym membership, because if he doesn't use his gym membership, he feels like he's wasting money. Maybe if I pay the $8,000 and get this surgery, I'd have to work extra hard just to keep up with the eating, and if I don't keep up with the eating, it'd be like I've wasted $8,000. And $8,000 seems like a lot of money, but I could probably save that up within a year if I need to be, if I can get out from under this, because I probably got, just my truck payment alone was like $600. If I get out from that, putting that $600 back, I could have $8,000 within a year. And that's that. Bad decisions in life is something you make, and everybody makes them at one point or another. So this is just where I'm at, and I'm just letting you know that Shalene's probably moving out today, and I know a lot of people called for it, and it's probably happening now. It's not that she was a bad person. I mean, she has a good heart on her, and she does love her kids and stuff like that. It's just me and her wasn't really working. We didn't really have. We just weren't going to work in the long run. There's probably somebody out there for her. It's just probably not me. One of the main factors is I felt like she didn't appreciate me. I basically let her live for free, gave her a house, gave her nice cars and stuff, and I couldn't get her to fix me a sandwich, to be perfectly honest. I mean, it was just the way she was. She's just one of those ill people. and I probably was just blinded by loneliness, and like at the end of it. But stress is not worth not being lonely. I mean, that's just what it is. But it's been your boy Wings of Redemption. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. As always, if you could, please leave a rating. It helps me immensely, especially in times like these. This is more of an update video than an actual commentary. I'll probably do a commentary later on today. I am working on my win streak, and I will be doing that on the Xbox at this point. It's currently up to 2. That's where I started at. So I'm gonna keep a little tally. And the win streak I'm heading for is actually 500. So hopefully you guys do that. I've actually thought about streaming it, because when I stream, I gotta face better teams because people generally join. But as always, your boy Wings of Redemption. Hope you guys have a wonderful evening. The video is kind of winding down now. I'm kind of trying to hold out for another 30 seconds. But let me know what you want to. Let me know if you think I made the right decision, and what's the best way to basically rebound after something like this. I feel kind of bad from the way she has to leave. Basically because we just sold her car, which I asked her not to do, but we ended up doing it anyway. And then we pretty much spent the money on different things. So I'm probably going to buy her another car. So yeah, it is what it is. Tell me what you guys think was the best reaction to this. I hope you guys have a wonderful evening. Peace. One day I asked God for a bike, but I know God does not work that way. So instead I stole a bike, and I asked for forgiveness. Oh well. Yo, word to your fucking mother. It's your boy Wings of Redemption back yet again. Oh man, how you pimps doing? And for those who are unaware, pimps is what I've actually called my fans or my subscribers, or however you want to call them. Mr. Phantasmo has the nuggets. I have the pimps. I have pimps and haters. That's all I have. Pimps and haters. They're both the same thing. Just 2 different categories that my subscribers fall into. Which one are you? You gonna slap your bitch today? Or are you gonna cry about something? Your choice. And I gotta say, it's the first night actually in the house by myself in a while. And after not being by yourself in a house for almost a year, I don't think there was any given point where I was technically alone at night in a house. Shit starts to play tricks on you. It does. Like you start seeing shit. You start thinking about scary shit. Let me talk about some scary shit I've been thinking about. I was standing in the kitchen drinking a glass of water. It's always pitch black in the house besides the kitchen and the little light shimmering out of my room. And I've started imagining like a djinn, like a demon with horns, peeking over the couch at me. And I sit there staring at the couch, and I was like, is that imagination? I wasn't realistically seeing him, but my mind kept thinking about that image. And I was sitting there looking at it, perplexed. So, instead of being a wuss, I decided to ignore it and come back into the room, hoping that the djinn isn't under the couch. But you just start... We get the weirdest cravings, though. Even after that, and it kind of creeped me out knowing I got to walk back to the living room after I do this commentary to go to bed. I also want to watch a horror movie tonight. I want to get in bed and watch some Netflix and turn some horror movie on. Why is that? Seriously. Why would I want to do something like that? To put myself to this extreme era of torture. It's just strange how you actually put yourself through things in life. And that's just one of them, I guess. I don't know. Hopefully the djinn doesn't kill me in my sleep. I'm going to set this video right here up to upload and come out at a certain time. So even if this video comes out, does not mean I'm alive tomorrow. The only way to tell me if I'm alive is to send $1 million to my house and see if it gets cashed. I'm just playing with you. Oh man. Yeah, but other than that, it is weird as shit being in a house by yourself. Ooh, look at that 4-piece, son. Get out of my house. Is this ground war? I don't know. But It's kind of feeling and kind of lonely at the same time. There's no punchline. That's just fucking it. I have no segue skills, so I'm going to go right on to the next topic. My next topic was actually going to be something rather boring and dull, so I decided not to do that at all. I decided to introduce something boring, dull, and meaningless and monotonous. You know, a lot of people hate fucking ads on YouTube. I hate fucking ads on YouTube, and I pretty much pay my bills with them. That kind of tells you something. But you know what? There's actually worse places with fucking ads out there. I don't know if you guys were around when computers first started coming out, and people started realizing you could get ads by getting people to click on things. And visiting a sex site, even like a pic site, would like generate these thousands upon thousands upon thousands of windows opening after opening after opening after opening after opening. And you have like 32 windows pop up continuously. That was the golden age of the internet. That was when, you know, fucking people were buying these computers that had like 32 MB of RAM. You know, readable active memory, and they're thinking that's all they'll ever need the rest of their life. But I recently stumbled upon a website that actually makes me think that that's where I'm at again. I don't know how many people out there follow ABC News. I'm a big ABC News fan. The reason I'm an ABC News fan is they generally, in my opinion, put out some of the fairest stuff there is. They're a little bit swing. They swing a little bit, but as for news, they're usually pretty good. And I want to link you to something right here. Boom. 5 minutes into this commentary, and I want you to click on this website. You could pause the video if you'd like, or you can keep me playing in the background. When you're looking at this website, I don't know what ads are going to pop up for you, but this time at night, it was like 2:14 a.m. on, you know, a Friday morning, and it had like a Jaguar and some Coast Guard shit. It might be the same stuff tomorrow. I don't know. But I, in my fucking mind, could not find to shut this fucking player off. And it would play like that commercial. It would play the fucking Coke story, which is what I was going to talk about, the stale boring shit. And then it would start playing other fucking commercials. It would just, I couldn't get it to stop. I literally looked at this page for 10 minutes. I might be dumb. It's a possibility. But usually I'm pretty good at knowing how to shut a fucking ad off. And like, this is just look at this page. It is a gross, malignant tumor of self-fucking advertisement. There's like 15 fucking ads on this bitch. I mean, there's this fucking ad up here for, you know, Good Morning America. You know, the only fucking show that tells you it's good morning and then gives you 15 reasons why it's not a good morning. T-Mobile. Then you got like Good Morning America again. And then you got 3 videos of their own off to the side where you can see more ads. And you're like, oh, add ABC News on Facebook. Fuck that shit. Oh, follow us. Wow. I wonder if I got ads on their fucking Twitter. Let's see their fucking Twitter. So many fucking dumb schmucks actually. 1,000,006. Let's see what they actually post on Twitter. Josh Powell has had a $2.5 million life insurance policy. Then it sends a link to their fucking site. Oh! I clicked on the fucking shit and it sent me to a fucking 7-second display ad that I can skip. Fuck that. I wish I could get some of that fucking advertising money. I don't even know if you could hear that bullshit. That made me upset. I actually started talking louder because the ad was so loud. I'm sorry about that. But that's horrible. I could download phone ringtones with less ads. Why the hell would I go to your news site? That's what I call bullshit. I don't know. Fuck ABC News. Fuck them and they stupid asses. As my boy Jay would always say. That's from Jay and Silent Bob. I ain't got no boy named Jay. I mean, all my boys at least got 2 syllables in their name. Jay. I don't know. This is a pretty beast gameplay if anybody's actually followed it. If you haven't, please go by and give it a second look. As always, I want to go ahead and thank you guys for the huge support I got from my recent breakup. And one thing I gotta say, and I gotta say sadly, is just to cut between all the lines, the thing between my girlfriend and Jackie might not happen. But the dance shit's still on. I can find me another partner. I was gonna make a joke about this and say you know we kind of broke up because she couldn't cut the mustard in Call of Duty or something. That was kind of lame. But as always, thank you for the huge support. You guys are the greatest, dude. I mean, you guys help me rebound so well. And as always, if you could take your time to please rate the video, leave a like. It helps me so much in ways you can't even understand, and it's painless. Thank you for watching my video. And as always, I hope to make more entertaining videos for you for a long time to come. Bye, people. Bye, people. Going to church does not make you a Christian any more than standing in a garage makes you a car. It's truth. Your mother has words sent to her. You know, the win streak is now up to about 31 games. And I had a very good time playing with some Twitter guys tonight. And I'm probably going to play with it again tomorrow night. And I'm probably going to stream tomorrow night. So if you wanna play some, look for me around 8 to 9 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. I do not know what the Greenwich Medium Time would be. And we can get down, we do some playing. Usually we only run one group, mainly because we hardly ever lose a full group. We usually just pick up stragglers or they invite their friends. So, as always, you see I'm playing some main savage beasts. And that got me thinking, what would a pack of beasts actually be called? Would it be like a raven pack, which is called a murder? Or would it be more subtly soon, would a beast be a kid beast? Like a goat? And if 666 is the number of the beast, would .666 be the number of the milli beast? What about if... What is the Roman numeral of the beast? Why does the beast have to have a number with 6? All these questions need to be answered. And I have no fucking clue because it's late as shit. You know, maybe they should do some research on it. They do research on some stupid ass shit. Have you ever wondered that? Have you ever seen some of the crap they do research on? Like right here is the fucking stupid ass research number. 39% of U.S. households owning at least one dog, compared to the 33% of U.S. households owning at least one cat. Who gives a flying fuck? Are you a cat person or are you a dog person? And you know they always have some self-glorifying bullshit to fill your fucking ears with after they tell you which breed of animal they prefer to keep in their home. I'm a dog person because they're more outgoing. Oh, dog people are more outgoing. Where? What about owning a four-legged beast that drools, eats, and poops makes you a more outgoing person? The fact that you gotta take him outside so he can take a shit? Does that make you more outgoing? I don't know. I've always preferred dogs over cats for the simple reason I like dogs and I don't like cats. I've never considered my dog making me more outgoing. I've never considered my animal to be any kind of interlinked with me. I never considered them sacred in any way, shape, or form. I'm not a fucking Egyptian. So I'm not going to have a cat buried with me. Shoot. Dogs, I like dogs because dogs are more loving animals. Like a dog will show you that it loves you, where a cat's more like, foof, 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 clean my litter box. I'm like, fuck you, cat. How about I throw you up against the wall? And then he'd probably scratch me and shit. I ain't trying to do all that fucking cat shit. You know what? People always say us YouTube commentators, we never face beast either. We always play bad players. I want you guys to check out the ending score on this game. I'll come back to it. But there was some fucking monster beasts in here. There was some baby Sandy Ravages up in this bitch. They had like 6,000 hands apiece. You know, they were from some far off country like Switzerland or England or some shit. I bet you they each averaged 500 Moabs a day. You got to see the scores on the enemy team. I mean, I'm beasting right now. I got to admit, I did very well. I went like 21-6 or some shit. And you might not seem like it's just huge, boisterous, you know, ring down the hall scores. But it got a fist pump out of me because I was up against such stiff competition. And once you see the stiff competition, you're going to know about it, and you're going to want to give this video a rating of some sort. Because this competition will blow you out of the damn water. That's why I'm using the Type 95 here, because the competition was so stiff. I seen going into this, I looked at the lobby, member boards, and I'm like, okay, let's see how these kill deaths are running out there, see what I got to fear. And my jaw dropped and hit the floor. I mean, like, holy dog shit. But check this out. Check out this fucking leaderboard. The game's about to come to an end right here. I'm about to get the last kill with some lucky headshot. Everybody else is Type 99 fucking kills in 2 bullets. Mine kills in like 9 bullets. You see that? But look at this. Look at this beast. There's a motherfucker with 1,120 kills to 8 deaths. My 26 to 4 fails in comparison. Look at somebody, but some of the people on my team were struggling. They went like this one dude. He went 14 and like 1,100 deaths. How am I supposed to play with this kind of stuff? You Twitter guys need to step your game up. I'm sorry. I'm just fucking with you. But anyway, it's been your boy Wings of Redemption. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. It's a short one this week. It's a short one this morning, so hopefully there'll be another one. And as always, hope you guys come to the live stream this evening. Hopefully you guys want to play with me on Twitter this evening. I'll see you guys there. What's up, guys? It's your boy Wings of Redemption, and I'm back, and I'm bringing you a little audio commentary tonight. It's one of those real talk sessions, so there's not going to be a whole lot of comedy involved, so hopefully you guys don't mind. But, today I kind of realized why simple life is always the better life. For the last year or so, I've been stressed out of my mind, dealing with, kids and things like that, taking on responsibilities that I myself did not create. And in my mind, I sort of twisted it to the point where, I felt like I was a big man for doing it. And it's by no means, and let me tell you this, by no means a bad thing to take care of kids. Kids are wonderful. They're very fun and they're very loving. It's a very rewarding thing to do. But at the same time, you kind of miss things in your youth. If you have kids at a really young age, you miss your freedom. And you kind of forget how much you miss of your freedom. And today, I did something so mundane that some people would suck their teeth and hate doing if it happened to them. So let me tell you the story. Thank you. I was sitting around. I just got done playing. I ended up losing my win streak today at like 48. So I got to start over again tonight. But that's no big thing. That's whatever. And but my buddy calls. He actually calls 4 times because I was in the middle of playing some Call of Duty. He has to get put on the back burner. You know how it is. But he calls and goes, "Man, Jordy, I need your help." I'm like, "What's up?" Said the Serpentine belt and his new car just broke. And this friend is the one, the only, the Zoid base commander. The vacuum cleaner. I ended up making fun of one painkiller already, but he's a good person. All in all, we've been friends for going on 10 years now. So I'm like, all right, I'll run right out there. So it was about 3 o'clock. I grabbed my ratchet set and I put them in the back of my old truck. Oh, by the way, I got my old Silverado back, so riding that Chevy again. And let me go and touch on that. New cars are fun. They're nice. They have all kinds of gadgets, but nothing beats an old beat up 4-wheel drive truck. It doesn't. I think Woody and I joked when he came over to my house that between me and my Chevrolet and his Toyota, we could rebuild an engine at a stoplight. That's just because I've always been the kind of person that would carry everything I needed to help somebody out. It was one of the biggest joys in my life to stop and help somebody out, even if I don't know them. I don't know why it is. It gives you that good feeling. It's a dangerous hobby. It is. That's also why I carry a gun. But for the most part, I am down as fuck to help somebody out. You bust a Serpentine belt and you need tools, you need help, I'm the man you need to call. Because I will be there for you. Even at a young age, I always wanted to be that guy. I'm like, dude, I'm going to be that guy that's going to be there. I'm going to be that guy that people want to say, I'm his friend, and they'll say it proudly. I've always wanted to be that guy that was like, you know, somebody could be talking pure T shit about me, with me not in the room, and it hurts somebody else's feelings because they see how good of a person I am. That's the guy I've always strived to be. And, you know, people shit on you in the long run because of it. Like, they'll try to take advantage of you. They'll try to take advantage of your kindness. They use kindness as weakness, the whole nine. But for the most part, it's a beautiful thing. So he called, and well, I got there and assessed the situation. I looked at the serpentine belt, and I'm like, it popped in half. I looked at the belt, but when you look at a serpentine belt, you kind of scrunch it together, and you see how much stress lines are actually in it. The belt was not, by no means a brand new belt. It was the belt has some miles on it, but the fact is, it wasn't wore enough for it to basically pop under stress of just wearing out. So we filled around the gears, and the AC compressor gear felt like it had locked up. So, but I was like this ahead of time, like you already have a backup belt. Let's just go ahead and put it on and see what it is. So we put on his backup belt, and lo and behold, the AC compressor had pretty much locked up on it. And that left us no other choice but to call a tow truck. For some reason, Ford and the 2005 3.0 Tauruses did not have a two-belt system. I hate cars with a one-belt system. Reason being, my '02 Silverado, it has two belts. It has an AC belt, and it has a serpentine belt that runs everything else. You know, the crankshaft, the alternator, the whole nine. And the reason this is good, if the AC compressor locks up like it did in this Taurus, which means you have to change it, you're not sitting on the side of the road because the other belt is free to pull everything as possible. I mean, it's free to keep the vehicle running. All you won't have is the air conditioner. Since his air conditioner decided to shit up on him, his car can no longer run without breaking belts because the air compressor are running hot because it can't slide like it should. And I've always thought that was a bullshit design myself. It's just personally, it's like one of those horrible designs that some people put into cars. And like engineers should take into effect of that. Anybody that's ever worked on a car will know what I'm talking about when there's always that one bolt that you can never get your hands on. And this Ford had one of those. Normally, if you go to a place like AutoZone, they're going to give you this thing called a serpentine belt change kit. And it's basically a long bar that has like a 15 millimeter. There's three kinds of I think there's 15, 14, and 17 millimeter that car companies actually put on like a belt tensioner, which is what the pulley that you have to pretty much torque clockwise to release the serpentine belt or put a serpentine belt on. And this Taurus was so badly designed that you couldn't even get a 15 millimeter ratchet head into it, so you had to use like a wrench, and that was horrible. But enough with the car lingo. The whole moral of the story is helping people out. Lo and behold, I tried to help him out, and what this did to me is it reminded me how good life was when I didn't have to be, straddled to a bedroom to meet a certain quota to appease, somebody else's lifestyle. And I'm glad that I made the decisions that I did because it reminded me of how good life used to be. And I even play better when I'm not stressed out. Like, you see this gameplay? This is an amazing gameplay. This is one of the few gameplays that I've gotten in a long while. Lo and behold, the fact that nobody was shooting shit down helped, and nobody was running blind eye helped. But the fact is, when I'm playing good, is usually when I'm not stressed out. I'm just sitting around having fun. And I've been having fun with Modern Warfare 3 lately. Mainly because I had stopped caring about how many views I got. And it might seem stupid, but it is. That's just what it is. I've quit caring how many views I got because I'm putting myself back to a position where money is not as important to me. And I want to strongly suggest to everybody out there that's listening to this commentary has made it this far, never let money control your life. It's nice to have fun things. It's nice to have nice things. But, the stuff that's free is just as fun. It's free to help somebody carry their groceries in. It's free to basically, stop and let somebody use your cell phone. Things like that are free. It doesn't matter what, who makes your jeans. It doesn't matter who, is on your sunshades or what kind of perfume you wear. None of that matters. And like, you see these shows that kind of glorify celebrities. And that bothers me. Why would they glorify these things? I don't know. One thing I'm thinking about right now, and I'm trying to kind of grasp and give you try to grasp and make it into words, is they glorify people being ugly in the media, and they glorify celebrities. People treat celebrities as they're like some sort of deity or religious gods, and it's the fucking truth. There's probably more people in, like, you know, the Justin Bieber fan club than there is in, like, trying to send money into, like, muscular dystrophy. And more people probably spend more money on Justin Bieber stuff than, trying to cure cancer. And if more people would just take time out of their day just to help people, I think the world would be a better place. I know this might sound like some tree-hugging hippie stuff, but you got to try it at least once. Be smart about it, but help one person tomorrow. And you'll kind of understand what I'm talking about in this commentary. As always, been your boy, Wings of Redemption. And if you could, please leave a rating for this video. It'd help me out very much. I'm going to be eating dinner here shortly after this, and hopefully going and getting on the Xbox and playing some. So stay tuned on your Twitter. If you don't follow me on Twitter, it's WARICP, WORICP, Wings of Redemption Intense Camping Productions. It does not stand for Insane Clown Posse. I don't know how many people I've had to tell that. So hopefully you guys get to play. I'm sorry I didn't get a live stream. Like I said, I was busy helping my friend out all day, and that is what it is. Peace, guys. What's up, guys? It's real early in the morning. It's like 9 o'clock. And I figured I'd just show off my cribs again. I'm about looking in that room. That's my gaming setup. It's got a lot of wires in it. There's not really nothing much you can do. There's not enough desk there to hide anything. That's my chair. I've had the chair for almost 4 years. That's the one that creaks all the time. But this chair right here is designed to hold a 700-pound man. It's got a big old piece of plywood backing. It's got a steel bottom. If you can see the casters down here, you see how like most arms. I can't really show you and hold the chair up, but like most arms are made out of what you call polypropylene. These have a curve that takes the stress points off the screws and lets a bigger man sit in it. Very good design. There's my Vizio. That's a 3D TV, Samsung monitor. You might notice this right here is actually a 25-inch widescreen, and this one is a 22-inch full screen. Full screen looks bigger, but I've had this monitor for about 5 different upgrades of computers, so it's probably almost time to replace it. There's a lot of people here, so we'll just see the difference. Here's what we turned Gabe's room into. This is just a guest room right now. And this is my new sleeping quarters. Air freshener. PS3 controlled bayonet. These are my tax boxes. I just got out of bed, so it's not made. Well, the Vizio. This is actually the first TV I ever bought myself. I still got it. Open it up a little bit. There's my PlayStation. This is my old one. The housing on the back of this one broke, and I can no longer hook my headset up to it, so now I just use it as a glorified Netflix player and single player. And that was Maddie's room. Oh, this is dark. Let me turn a light on here. This is the guest bathroom. Not really much to see here. The new living room. That's my sister and her friend. This is the new living room design. That's Gangsta Grandma's big ass
plasma TV. You know, she liked to do it. Vacuum cleaner. There's Grinks to Grandma in her robe. You say hi?
Hey. How are y'all? We loving it.
There's Bastard Brooke.
I bring home the bacon, fried up in the pan.
Doing some fixings. I don't think the souls ever know what this looks like at 9 o'clock in the morning. Still got the same old refrigerator with bar.
Get another refrigerator.
Yeah, we'll eventually get another refrigerator. That's what's left of Shalene's stuff. The back living room's in shambles right now, but we're in the process of moving stuff. And this is Bastard Brooks' dog retreat. That's Grandma's dog. That's Daisy. So I gave Grandma the master bedroom, and I retreated back towards my office area. You can see here, like, see, this is my uncle, his wife. Walks into the master bathroom. I mean, there's lots of things that you kind of question. Like, I've had my own house for like a couple years now, 2 or 3 years, and it's strange living with your family again. But it goes to show you in times of need that who's going to be there for you and who's not going to be. So you need to remember that. My old truck. There's my old truck I got back. Christine. And there's my Ford. I think people wanted to see inside of him. I don't think I had the keys on me, but I punched this code in. Sorry about that. I didn't want to show the actual code. This is the truck I had for sale the last month or so. As you can see, I keep my car very, very clean. Very clean. You see that? There's my cows. But yep, that's my cribs right now. That's what the outside of the house looks like. That's my grandma's car. But that's the house for right now. It's work in progress. But yeah, getting back on my feet. If you guys liked this video, if you did, could you show a little bit of love and maybe give me a rating? Been your boy Wings of Redemption, and I'm out.
Here's a quick joke for you. What did one saggy tit say to the other saggy tit? If we don't get support soon, people are going to think we're nuts. Hi! Whoa, 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 whoa. Gumdrops to your father. It's your boy Wings of Redemption. And I'm actually trying to do something a little different here today, and I'm getting stunned out of my fucking mind right here, so it's not helping. But I've been recently watching a lot of TBNR Frags videos, and watching him get that. He got like a nuke with like a Desert Eagle, and it's inspired me to try to rush around a little bit. So I started playing some Kill Confirmed the other day, and I get lucky a lot right here. I'm like, I wonder how many. At this point in the game, I was like, man, I wonder how many times I can go into that rabbit hole and be like, and just come out smelling like a fucking rose. So I keep going back and going back. But I've been watching a lot of TBNR Free Frags, and he gets a lot of Moabs with a lot of weird ass guns. And I know the PP90 is not a weird ass gun by no means, but I've been trying to pick up a gameplay or two with a very heavy rush around style. So you're going to see me do a lot of pre-firing, see me do a lot of hip firing, and I'm also trying to use kill streaks that are a little odd, like the IMS. And I've concluded that the IMS is worthless for running around. I don't know why I had it on, and I just kept putting it on over and over and over again. Like it was to the point where I was using it, and with no fucking real reason to use it. I had a very good run right here at the beginning, and obviously you're going to see this. It just kind of ends up and dies out right here. And one of the things I noticed when I'm rushing around is I feel like my character never runs fast enough. In Black Ops, that wasn't a problem. I actually did a good bit of running around toward the end of Black Ops with the rapid fire, like MP5K and AK-74U, because rapid fire, like on this game, was overly retarded. Is some of the best shit on the game, and people quickly discovered that on this game as well. So pretty much submachine guns have dominated the area, mainly because submachine guns feel like you have Stalker without the need of the Stalker perk, and Steady Aim Pro, which should be a second tier perk, is a third tier perk again. So it makes it really strong in that category. Now I feel like I could do a better job rushing around if I was in that case, with like a rapid fire extended mag PP90. But I've been watching a lot of the Frags guy, and it's just inspired me to try to move around more and try to pre-shot people and try to pre-fire people and try to just pop the trigger. Popping the trigger is something I kind of lost track of, especially with Black Ops. Yeah, obviously I popped the trigger on stuff like the Galil and the assault rifles, but toward the end of Black Ops, I wasn't really using assault rifles, and I didn't really use assault rifles too much on Modern Warfare 3 anymore. Main reason, submachine guns on Modern Warfare 3 are what reigns supreme. So even like the PP90 here, I'm trying to pop the trigger, even though I got the kick and just a silencer on, just to get in the habit of doing it. If you guys have seen the last gameplay that I posted, which was like a day or so ago, I was using the MG36, and I was basically trying to do that in two-shot bursts. I go bang 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 bang, and really fast, and that thing works amazing, dude. I got like 3 or 4 gameplays in a row just popping the trigger on the MG36. But it doesn't work for some of the other MGs. Only like the really heavy ones like the M60 and the MG36, that's going to work for you. But my goal here was just to keep moving back and forth and take advantage and try to get Steady Aim Pro. That's why you see me doing a lot of hip firing. I try to lead into the hip fire. As soon as I see somebody, I try to start pressing the trigger and then try to work right into the wave. I don't know how successful it's going to be, but I'm gonna play a couple days with it like this and maybe get it down pat. It makes going for this win streak a little bit more tolerable, which I have to get on tonight and actually play. So I'm probably gonna be doing that here in a little bit. So look for that on Twitter if you guys are following me on Twitter. Oh, get snuck up on. I love doing that. Look at that as like a free kill. But that's where I'm standing at. I mean, for some reason I want to achieve gameplay like a TB and our Frags. And I know he plays on PC and I can't achieve his level of precision, but I'm looking at it and I'm like, why can't I do this? I mean, I'm not like incompetent. I don't have the worst hand-eye coordination. So yeah, that's what I'm trying to strive to do. I'm like, why can't I be that guy that's like just rapid fire Desert Eagle and kill somebody halfway across the map? I don't know. Has anybody else actually sat there and try to do this and just fail utterly? I mean, I'm not exactly failing, but I'm not exactly going, getting a Moab every game either. Like, I'll set out, I have like, I don't know, 2.5 KD game, then maybe I'll run into like a really, really bad game. Like last night I ran into a super horrible game where I basically went like 13-30 on the very first game of the night. And there was nothing I did worked. It was just one of those horrible games. Luckily, my team backpacked me and we ended up winning like by 8 points to keep that streak alive. But you're probably going to see the next couple gameplays. I'm either going to be using... I still got some really, really big score little nomination where the LMG. But the next couple gameplays is probably going to be kill confirmed with like a submachine gun. Not because I'm trying to be different than anybody else. Mainly because I've been trying to... I figured I'd work on my rushing around ability and kill confirm with a really easy to use weapons like the PP90 and the P90. Pretty much submachine guns in general are easy mode for running around. Mainly with rapid fire because of their speed and their maneuverability. So, yeah, I'm sorry if you don't like seeing this and you've seen it many times with like Marka J and like Frags and all these other people. But I'm just working on something. Hopefully it works out. Hopefully I find a groove, then I can switch it out to a little lesser weapon. Because after I use a submachine gun for a while and I switch to something like, I don't know, Type 95 or an M16, it feels like I have to switch my play up completely. Like M16, I usually use Blast Shield, whereas like LMG, I usually use Stalker, mainly to get that SMG feel to it. I don't know. What do you guys normally do after you get that rush heavy? Okay, guys, I got one for you today. What is slimy, long, and cold, and smells like pork? Give up? Kermit the Frog's finger. Real fucked up shit for you today. Let me go ahead and tell you about some of that fucked up shit I got for you. Everybody knows about the show Hoarders. If you don't know about the show Hoarders, you're living under a rock or something out there. This show is amazing. Amazing in the fact that it inspires me to be extra clean. And I seen one the other night. This was the TLC one, Buried Alive. That this woman, she couldn't have had me as a social worker. Usually I have pity on somebody. But as soon as I seen this woman and the way she talked and her power stones and whatever, I would have took her fucking kids, snatched them motherfuckers up, grabbed them by the hand, like, come on kids, we got to get out of here. Like we was on a fucking boat that was sinking. Because they were on a boat that were sinking. And you're going to see a link at the top of this video. It's going to go through the entire video to click on a YouTube video that actually shows like this episode. It's broken down into like parts in 50-minute intervals. It's fucked up. You should watch it. Seriously, you should watch this shit. I'm gonna go and talk about some of the key points in this episode that made me want to punch this woman in her mouth. First off, the way she silently stalked around and talked like she was superior to other people. I'm like, bitch, you could barely walk. I mean, this woman is she's a big lady. I'm using the term lady loosely here, and she might be a loose lady. I feel bad for her husband. I wouldn't even want to kiss this woman, much less have sex with her. But she's not that big of a lady. She's not that big of a woman. I'm way bigger than her. And she's like, I got fibromyalgia. And she's like got this laundry list of like diseases and shit. Maybe it's because you can't fucking move around. Maybe it's because you're mountain climbing every time you want to go to the bathroom. And she starts blaming the damn kids for all the trash on the floor. I'm like, how can you blame the kids for all the trash on the floor? They didn't create that fucking, Mount Diet Pepsi right beside you. And then they get to her bathroom later on the show, and they don't say anything about it. This woman had, like, wiped her ass and threw the toilet paper on the floor. Because, like, I guess the water was shut off or something. Wipe your ass and throw the toilet paper on the floor. There's, like, used tampons and needles. Like, she would, like, use a needle for something of her medication and just, like, flick it out in the middle of the walkway. Dude, for some reason I feel that deserves jail time. I've seen a lot of bullshit, and I've seen a lot of people go to jail for stuff I don't think they should probably went to jail for. Putting your hand on a cop's shoulder to try to get his attention. That's something you go to jail for around here. But you don't go to jail for basically risking the lives of your family by throwing fucking dirty ass needles on the floor. I mean, oh man, dude, it was horrible. And there's one part of the show I had to stop the show and bring my buddy Brooke in so I could point at it and laugh with me. I needed somebody to point at and laugh with me. The bitch like throws a Diet Pepsi thing down on top of her mountain and just uses a grabber to like pick up a roach infested cookie off the floor. Oh, that's another thing. I couldn't live in this house. I mean, I'd have to blow my fucking brains out if I had to stay the night. I couldn't do it, dude. Like, you ever go to somebody's house and they be like, hey, Jordy, what's up? No, dude, you want to come in? Like, okay, I guess I'll come in. You want something to drink, and then you look around the house? Nah, dude, I'm good. I ain't want nothing to drink. That's what I've been like in this motherfucker. I ain't want nothing to drink, dude. I'm good. I go to the store later. Go to the store later. But man, this house was infested with roaches, dude. My skin would be crawling. I'd have to be hyperventilating. I'd be shutting down. I'd rather they be snakes crawling in the refrigerator than have it like 14 million fucking little German cockroaches just going everywhere. I'm just thinking about it. Like, how nasty can you be? And like, like one of the first things she does in episode 1 is she gets out of bed because she doesn't want to. And then she moves like 10 fucking feet, sits down in her chair, and opens up a hot ass Diet Pepsi and starts to drink out of the bottle. Obviously, the Diet Pepsi ain't working for you, pimp. Because look at you. Like, why the hell are you drinking it? Oh, my Lord. You guys got to see this episode. I had to make this video just for this episode because it needs to be seen. As Rednex always says, I got something you want to see. Alright, people. If you enjoyed this video or if you enjoyed the topic of this video, please go ahead and leave me a rating. It helps me out tremendously. And hopefully you guys will enjoy this in this video as much as I did, because I ended up spending like 2 hours looking up straight up filth on YouTube, like kids getting took from the nastiest homes you ever see afterwards. And it'll give you something to do for the next 3 or 4 hours, because it kept me entertained. And that's what it's all about. Peace, people. What's up, guys? It's your boy Wings of Redemption, and I'm just going to do this as a free talk video, and nothing really special, just touching base and kind of tell you where I'm at and what I've been doing today. So lately, what I did today was, one, like I did a CRIBZZZZ video a while ago, and I ended up getting my truck back. Well, I ended up getting use of my truck back, which is my '02 Silverado. So basically, I have 2 trucks. I have my beat up, utility truck, which is good at a little bit of everything, and Christine. Then I have my my Ford, which is the belle of the ball. Christine is got about 10 years on her now, and there's some things on her start not to work. For example, I figured out today I had 1.5 Bose system in my stuff. My door speaker blew in my left side of the driver panel, and I decided to go ahead and change them out today. I went and bought a couple new speakers, and me and my brother got together and we changed them out. Well, lo and behold, the left door wiring is completely shot. It is, for some reason, something in it shorted out. It's only 10 years old, so I got to get that changed tomorrow. And that's pretty much what the two plan tomorrow is get that wiring changed out. Most likely going to happen is we're going to cut the harness and basically cut the wire, splice another wire in and do it properly with all the stuff, and then wire the harness back up. And hopefully it'll be good to go, and we'll be back with a 4-speaker. Well, Christine's a 6-speaker, system back in her instead of the standard 5, because both the tweeters still work in her doors. But that's boring as dog shit. Some other things that I've been kind of working on. One thing I did learn, and one thing I am going to do, is am still going to basically take Shalene out to Charleston this month, mainly because she has nobody else that's willing to take her, and she does need to go see that doctor. So I'm gonna be Mr. Nice Guy, and I'm gonna go do that for her, mainly because I don't hate her as a person. I don't. I'm one of those kind of people that very seldomly hates anybody. You have to do something massively wrong for me to hate you. I might hate on you. I might disagree with some things. I even might, talk bad from you from time to time. But it's very rare that I actually hate you. I mean, most people think like I hate El Presador. I don't hate El Presador. I don't know the guy. Talked to him a couple times. I actually actually one of the few guys actually got him kickstarted. I don't know if you guys remember. It was me, PJ, Kyle, and El Presador. We did a Tricom. He's actually part of my 3rd Tricom, and I ended up getting him the funding for an HD PVR. And that's how the beast known as El Presador was born, because he was basically doing tree videos back then, and he had like care package videos. Hell, to this day, his best video, at least in my book, my opinion, was his Modern Warfare 2 people camping for a care package. That video is fucking great. Matter of fact, I'm gonna link that video right here. Go ahead and link that video for you, because that video is fucking fantastic. I laughed my ass off. I'm like, I got to know this guy. So we started playing together on PlayStation. That's when he was with the Trey Brotherhood, and he never really talked on the mic when I knew him then. He's always been the same kind of player, about a 1 KD player, and he'd always rushed around. But Modern Warfare 2, I could carry a team a little easier than Modern Warfare 3. I don't know what it is. Maybe it's because I don't play as much. Modern Warfare 3 today is my least played Call of Duty. I mean, at this time, what is it? It's March. March. Hell, it's almost halfway through March now, and I'm still sitting on like 5th prestige out of 15. I mean, I was max prestige on Xbox and with Black Ops at this time. Hell, in Modern Warfare 2, by the time December, I think 8th rolled around, I was a 10th prestige. I played the shit out of fucking Modern Warfare 2. Dude, if I had access to everything I have access to now when Modern Warfare 2 was out, I would have showed you my fingers. When I played Modern Warfare 2, keep in mind I was a little guy back then. I had like 1,000 subs, and my goal was to be the first 10th prestige. Kind of like what Ernest Lee did Modern Warfare 3. I played PlayStation 15 to 16 hours a day for like a month. Like every day, and I had blisters on my fingers. The only way I could keep playing was to band-aid them up. I put gauze, and then I put a band-aid around the gauze and just keep going. I was dedicated, so I'm like a football player. I was like on the gridiron, and that was that case. I'm sitting here reminiscing. I really am. I don't know, really happy. I'm just really fucking happy. I mean, like, this is actually a pretty cool gameplay too. This is a demolition. I don't really like what they did to demolition on Modern Warfare 3, mainly because I can't take advantage of people spawning in front of my gun sight. But I never. Let me clarify real quick before it's like, oh, you spawn camp. I kind of spawn camp demolition, but I never did that shit where people would point at a spawn and just start shoot them as they come out. I've never done that. Let me reiterate. I have never done that. I always used to just isolate them back in their spawn, just like it was domination, but you could force them into it rather quickly. And even if somebody on your team went up, they never would flip. Where this game, they do flip. But it's all gravy, playa. Hope you guys have a wonderful evening, and I hope you guys enjoy the El Presador video. If you could, please leave a rating on this video. I very much appreciate it, and hope you guys have a wonderful evening. It's been your boy Wings of Redemption, and word to your fucking mother. Ah, yeah.